The world of Middle-earth is preparing for another major cinematic return, and this time the upcoming The Lord of the Rings. The Hunt for Gollum is bringing together a mix of legendary franchise actors and new Hollywood talent. The latest casting news confirms that Kate Winslet will officially join the next Lord of the Rings movie, while Elijah Wood is also set to return as Frodo Baggins. This upcoming film will be directed by Andy Serkis, the performer who famously portrayed the motion capture character Gollum in the original trilogy. Serkis is not only directing the project but will also reprise his iconic role, bringing the mysterious and conflicted creature back to the big screen once again. What makes the casting of Kate Winslet especially interesting is that this marks her first major involvement in the Lord of the Rings universe. Winslet is widely known for her Academy Award-winning career and memorable roles in films like Titanic and The Reader. Her addition to the franchise introduces a new presence to Middle-earth, while also expanding the story beyond the familiar characters audiences already know. According to reports surrounding the production, Winslet will play one of the central characters in the film. While specific details about her role have not yet been publicly revealed, her character is expected to have a significant impact on the story that unfolds during the hunt for Gollum. As filming approaches, more information about her role will likely emerge, especially once production begins releasing official images or behind-the-scenes glimpses. The return of Elijah Wood as Frodo Baggins is another major highlight for longtime fans of the franchise. Wood first appeared as Frodo in The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, beginning a journey that ultimately defined one of the most beloved fantasy trilogies in cinema history. His portrayal of the reluctant ring-bearer became central to the success of the series and helped establish the character as one of fantasy's most recognizable heroes. Wood has previously hinted that he would happily return to the role if the opportunity ever arose, and now that moment appears to have arrived. Even if his appearance in the new film is limited, Frodo's presence would help connect the upcoming story directly to the events of the original trilogy. Another major returning character will be Gandalf, portrayed once again by Ian McKellen. Gandalf played a crucial role throughout the original saga, guiding the Fellowship and helping shape the fate of Middle-earth. His involvement in the new film suggests that the story may explore events occurring during the same broader timeline as the earlier movies. Behind the scenes, the project is also bringing back some of the creative forces responsible for the original trilogy. Legendary filmmaker Peter Jackson, who directed the groundbreaking Lord of the Rings trilogy in the early 2000s, is returning as a producer for the new movie. His involvement has already reassured many fans that the upcoming film will stay true to the tone and world building that made the original film so successful. Filming for the movie is scheduled to take place in New Zealand, the same country that served as the breathtaking backdrop for the original trilogy. Production is expected to begin in the coming months and continue through much of the year. This means audiences could begin seeing set photos or early production updates sooner rather than later. As the title suggests, the story will focus on the hunt for Gollum, a storyline that connects to events briefly mentioned in the earlier films. This narrative could provide a deeper look into the dangerous journey to track down the creature before he becomes a major threat to the future of Middle-earth. By expanding on that storyline, the film has the opportunity to explore corners of the Lord of the Rings timeline that audiences have never fully seen before. With Kate Winslet joining the cast, familiar characters returning, and the original creative team helping shape the project, the next Lord of the Rings movie is already generating major excitement. The film is currently scheduled to arrive in theaters in 2027, marking the long-awaited return of Middle-earth to the big screen. Are you excited to see Kate Winslet join the world of Middle-earth? And how do you feel about Elijah Wood returning as Frodo? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates on the next chapter of the Lord of the Rings universe.